Ninth part of when you were childhood love of a rich businessman, but your obsessed stalker came back. Other point of view. It was an open air luxurious place that Taehyung booked for you. He was waiting for you, and you were getting ready in a room. After an hour, you entered with two girls who were holding your long maxi dress. He gestured them to leave. Duh. You nervously walked to him. Holding your hand, he took you to a table where dinner was served. He made you eat with his own hands. Jan, no more, please. Taehyung, Jan, you are getting weak. You should eat well to do lots of adventurous work. Sudden shiver crawled up to your spine. You deleted the history of calling Jungkook, but his dark eyes and cold touch scared you. Jan, what? What work? You followed when he stood. Taehyung, let's go there. He lifted you and walked to a bed-like couch. He sat down with you. Few feet away there was a swimming pool that looked magical due to dim lighting around. Taehyung, Jan, his hand was making patterns on you. Taehyung, I love you. You stayed silent that provoked his dark side. His hand at you was pressed harder. Jan, I love you too. He forced a smile, but his mood was spoiled. He was trying to make things normal, but it was not simple for you because you lost your every fun. Taehyung, are you enjoying? He roughly tied his arm around you, and one hand grabbed your hair. Ishan, Isha, your eyes spread when he with yours. Your small, fisted hands were on him, as you wanted him to just stop. Taehyung, come on, Jan. He crowed because you were not responding, and again attacked. This time his act was more rough. Your lips parted in gasp due to his hands that were leaving marks. He parted away after his thirst, and now he looked at your red face. Jan, Taehyung, you whimpered when he stood tall and you stumbled on your feet. Ta, did my touch bother you? You, Jan, huh? No, no, I. He was holding your arm as you were unbalanced due to heels. Ta, you didn't. Jan, I just. His steps towards you forced you to move back, and next moment you were in the pool. He saw thrashing your hands to come out. Crouching down, he grabbed your hand. Jan, please, I cannot swim. He pulled you out. Your dress was all drenched. You were shivering as the water was cold. Jan, I am sorry I slipped. You mumbled while crying. You knew he intentionally let you fall in the pool. Taehyung, it's okay, princess. He gathered your trembling figure. Rita, let's go home now. Taehyung left the office. With trembling hands, he called Jungkook through office number. Soon he sneaked in. He looked confused to find you alone and was looking around for Taehyung. Jungkook, sweetheart, I thought you were planning with your husband to catch me. Yan, stop right there. You yelled at him who was approaching you. He did not stop and you pulled out it at him. JK, it's not a toy. Jan, don't come forward. His feet came to a halt. JK, how may I help you? Jan, did you kill Zico? Jordan, my dad? He chuckled, and not caring about the gun, he moved to rolling chair and sat down. JK, seems like you saw his real face. You pulled down the weapon. Jan, you knew? JK, only you did not know. Another knot tied around your heart. Only you were blind in Taehyung's love. Pain and hate in your eyes was satisfying to Jungkook. JK, that man killed everyone who tried to be close to you. Yan, then how you are still alive? He laughed. JK. At first he framed me for his every deed, and then he did try to finish me, but he stood and walked to you. JK. You see, I am not an easy target. Jan, so you got power. You were less scared of him. If you were old Jan, then you might be shaking with tears. JK. Should I sure right now? His hand went to his and you slammed it against him. So, JK, furious, your knuckles turned white as you tried to not tremble. Jan, what can you do for me? JK, anything, sweetheart, anything. He moved aside the weapon and caught Toward with his full height. Jungkook, but what will I get in return? You were always scared of him. His toxic gaze and touch was a torture to you, but now you felt empty of any emotion. You had nothing to lose and were ready to put everything on the line. Jan, you will get me. His eyes shone at that offer, and a powerful smirk appeared on his face as he cracked his neck. Jan, you will do whatever I say. JK, sure, sweetheart. A week passed and you were dying to get a single proof against Taehyung, but he was keeping a keen eye on you. Jan, you flinched and then acted as if you were asleep. He pulled you to his side and hovered. Da, why you left the house in the morning? Your eyes opened in shock. He was staring with the darkest doubts. Jan, no, Da, where did you go? You were sure that telling him would leash out his beast. Jan, I went for a walk. He smiled. That eased your tension, but it grew more when he snuggled with while they moved. Jan, Taehyung, no. He muffled your any struggle. You always stopped him, but tonight you felt he was unstoppable. Taehyung, I am dying to feel you. Your voice was heavy. Jan, stop, don't. Pulling back his head, he growled to see your teary face. Taehyung, I gave you enough time, Jan. Get over it now. He again dug his head. Your wrists were in his firm hold. Your sobs grew louder. Jan, please stop. I cannot do this. You yelped out when I was left on there, and the I am claiming was mine. You knew that you were not accepting him, so he wanted to erase any hope of running away. Jan, please. Your struggles felt weak as his hold was strong. He settled down. Your teary eyes were begging him to stop. He was enraged because of you, pushing him away. And so, Jan, wait. You screamed. Jan, Taehyung, I love you, Jan. Holding you, he had fixed. While you waited for this to be over, your grunts were buried under his growls. Tears were endlessly escaping your eyes, but he was overtaken by the darkness of his needs. After that, he set you free and fell beside you, pulling over the door, covered you in himself. Da, princess, your eyes were at the ceiling. He felt guilty for his act and in his arms. Taehyung made you breakfast and left after apologizing. You called Jungkook with the phone for which you left the house yesterday. Yan, he knew that I. How can he? You touched your neck where it was burning. He knowingly punished you. Jungkook, did he hurt you, Yan? He sounded worried. JK, tell me, Yan. Yan, did you do something about the evidence I gave? He groaned. JK, no such evidence can affect him. He is powerful, and his power can be tackled by the same power, and I can do that. You knew that with your help he can kill Taehyung, but then you will be in his hands forever. Yan. No, Yan. You were startled by his roar, and phone fell from your hand. You turned to him, who was glaring at you. Yan, Ta. He approached you like a wild animal, pounding over his prey. His hand clasped around you, and you were slammed against the wall. You gasped in fear and pain. Taehyung, how dared you? He knew something was off, in the whole world. Jungkook. Why? That was what infuriating him more. Yan, you were breathing heavily when he pulled down his hand. Yan, then what? Did you expect that I will start loving the murder of my loved ones? While crying, you yelled, Yeah, you have to love me. I am not giving you any other option. He dragged you to the couch, pushed you over it. His last nights had crunched all your senses, but now he seemed dangerously dark. Yan, Taehyung, please, don't hurt me. Your screams were as he effortlessly fixed you. Taehyung, I thought you would understand my love, but you are forcing me to. You thrashed wildly when you tore apart by your husband. He again had convinced himself that he was doing the right thing. To be continued. She is suffering so much. He was trying to punish Taehyung by law with Jungkook's help, but she will be now more broken. How will she take revenge now? Thanks for watching this and love you all.